Hello crochet friends, welcome back. We're starting a new project today. We're going to make a shamrock dishcloth and I'm going to use this 100% cotton yarn. This is a peaches and cream from Walmart and it's called Rosemary. I think it's a pretty color, so I'm going to go with that one. And we're going to use a G 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. So we are going to get ourselves started with chaining all stitches. I will put a link down below for a tutorial if you are brandy new to this and you need it a little slower and want to practice your stitches before we get going. So if you need that, that'll be there for you. So let's start. We want to make a loop. So we are going to take our yarn and make a loop, put the working tail behind. Go inside there and grab that with your crochet hook. Pull this up and there you have it. Pull those tight. We are on the shank of our hook and we are ready to go. We want to start out with chaining 30. So we are going to yarn over and pull through the loop. That's 1, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, go all the way to 30 with your chain. Here we go. Okay, here is my chain of 30. You have yours. Are we ready? We want to start in the second chain from our hook. So this is the first one right here where we are, right? We want to go into the next one. So right here is your next one. We're going to enter. We want a single crochet. So we're going to yarn over and pull through. Yarn over your hook and pull through 2. First single crochet. And we are going to single crochet all the way down to the knot we originally made. So we're going to enter, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. Enter the next one, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. I'm going to do this all the way down. We'll have 29 single crochets on our work. This is a foundation chain we're working on. It's floppy, and I know we've talked about that many times if you've been around here. Just take your time. Take your time, hold on wherever you can. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing and my thumb is not in the way too much, but I've got to hold on too. So, and it's going to get curly. So if you need to straighten that out, if it bugs you, go ahead. But go along, and we want to do all these single crochets. It will be 29, and we're going to have 29 stitches on our work the whole way. This is a dishcloth, so it's flat, and we are going to be working every time turning. So we'll work front, back, the whole way. So we are just going to have the same count of 29 stitches. That's going to be our magic number that we want to keep in our mind so that we're doing this correctly. Let's see. Oh, got myself a little tied up with my yarn. Okay, so we are single crocheting right down to that first knot. The bobbles that we will do to make our design are not hard. They just take a few steps, and once you get going on them and you made a couple, you'll be able to do it just like practically in your sleep, right? Sometimes it feels like that, doesn't it? Like, oh, I've got this so down, I know right what I'm doing. Okay, here we are. We're getting toward the end. Keep an eye out for that knot that you've got down there. So we're going to, like I said, we're going to turn our work, okay? But we're going to chain first. So we're going down with these 29 single crochets. Now we know how to single crochet really well, don't we? It's great practice. Repetition is fantastic. This is the last one. You can see your little knot there. Now let's give it a chain 1, yarn over and pull through, and turn your work. Okay, here we are. Now, we're going to single crochet the next 2 rows, rows 2 and 3. And that's going to give us our border, our framework on our work here. So we chained 1 and we turned. And this is now our first stitch right here. You can see we have 2 pieces now because it's the whole stitch. We're going to single crochet, so just like before, enter, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. So we're going to go along getting the whole stitch now. Get that whole stitch in your work. And we want to go along. This is row 2 of your work. And we're going to just keep trucking along with our single crochets. We'll have a border on the top and the bottom of the shamrock, and then the sides. So 2 stitches on the sides are held to be a little bit of a border on the work, just so that your picture is centered in the middle of your dishcloth and looking good, okay? So pick whatever colors you'd like. I know everybody has preferences of what works with their kitchens, or if you're making this for somebody. So, just pick your colors. I know they'll be beautiful. Y'all are very creative. So here we are. This is row 2. These are just single crochets. Not hard, just takes a little time, little patience, right? It's all good. Okay, keep going with this until you get to the end of row 2. Here we go. Okay, I'm at the end of row 2. Now, please don't miss that last stitch. See how it lays a little flat? Because we're just getting going on our work here. Get that whole stitch there. Don't miss that one. It'll mess up our count, right? So we single crochet it, chain 1, and turn your work. Okay, this is row 3. And we're going to single crochet each of these across. This is the last part of the frame. I guess I would call it a framing around the picture for our dishcloth. And we are working from the bottom up. So we are going to start on the stem and the bottom right hand little leaf of the shamrock, okay? Just to give you an idea of how we're working this up. So these are just single crochets for row 3, remember? And we're going to do all 29 of them going across. Take your time and make them as much the same size as you can, right? We want to try to keep it all the same size stitches so it doesn't look loopy or anything, okay? So keep going all the way to the end of row 3. Here we go. Okay, this is my last stitch right here of row 3. And we want to chain 1 as always, so chain 1 and turn your work. Okay, this is 4. This is row 4, and technically this is the back of your work, because when we make our bobbles, we always make them on the back side so they point out onto the front side, okay? So just so you know what's going on, this is row 4, and we're going to start out with some bobbles. It's going to be just fine. I know you can do this. First, we need 3 single crochets. So first stitch is a single crochet, second stitch is a single crochet, and the third stitch, single crochet. Okay, we want to bobble in that next stitch. So let's yarn over our hook. Enter your next stitch. Yarn over and pull through. We have 3. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, enter again for the second time. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, enter for the third time. Yarn over and pull through. Now, do you have 5 stitches on your hook? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what we need. Yarn over and pull through all 5. Excellent. Single crochet your next stitch that holds your bobble down. And there it is. There's your first one. We're going to bobble on the next stitch. So yarn over, enter, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over, pull through just 2. Yarn over, enter that same stitch there, second time. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over one more time. Enter, yarn over and pull through. You know when you have 5, you're done. Yarn over and pull through all 5. Sometimes you got to give it a wiggle. Single crochet the next stitch. And let's bobble again. Yarn over, enter, all in that same stitch. Yarn over and pull through 2. As long as you do your yarn overs, oops, you'll have the right number of loops on your hook. Yarn over, enter second time, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. One more time. Yarn over, enter, yarn over and pull through. There's our 5. We yarn over and pull through all 5. Super. Now we want to do 8 single crochets. All right, so here is 1 to tie our bobble down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's 8 single crochets. Got a little, ooh, it's coming along. I could see the knot coming along. Just gotta work that out. There we go. Okay, excellent. Now that was 8 single crochets. We want to bobble in the next stitch. So yarn over, go into that next stitch for the first time, and then you pull through the 2. Just do all your yarn overs. Second time, pull through 2. Third time. Okay, we have 5. We pull through all 5. Single crochet the next stitch to hold it down. Now we want to bobble again. Yarn over, bobble. That's the first time and the second time. And the third. Are we doing okay? Yarn over, pull through all 5. If I'm going too fast, pause me, slow me down, whatever you need to do. It's okay, just take your time with them. Now we want to do 3 single crochets. So here's 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting toward the end, aren't we? Now we bobble again. We yarn over. Just do all your yarn overs. That's the first time and the second and the third. Go through everybody. I'm trying to wiggle it. There we go. Single crochet. There, that ties that bobble down. Let's bobble one more time. So I've yarned over. Here we are, last bobble of the row, okay? You did it today. Ooh, you're so good. And always make sure you've got that 5 and you pull through all 5. There should be 4 stitches remaining on your work. Let's single crochet those. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That whole stitch there, okay? Chain 1 and turn your work. Okay, this is the front of our work. This is row 5, and all of our odd rows are going to be single crocheted, okay? So we are going to go across and we're going to single crochet for row 5 and finish this up for today. Take your time. When you get near those bobbles, be careful with your hook that you don't snag them. The stitch above each bobble is a long stitch, right? Because we went through 5 loops, so it's a long stitch, and then you have those single crochets in between. So we want to make sure that we're getting all of our stitches because we need our count to be correct. Remember, we have 29 stitches on our work, all right? So go along with these 29 single crochets for your odd row of number 5. So all of our odds will have these single crochets. It gives space between our bobbles and it makes our picture come out correct. All right, and they will always be on the front of your work. So, because remember I said that the bobbles are made on the back so that they pop out the front, right? That's how we do it. It's all good. Doing okay? Take your time with these single crochets. Remember, you want them to all be the same size the best you can. It's all good. I know you can do this. This will be a pretty little shamrock or clover, whatever you want to call it. I thought that would be cute for a little St. Patrick's if you're doing that, or just nice spring. Yeah, spring dishcloth. And you can do any color you like. All right, here we are. We're getting toward the end of row 5. And don't forget, the end of every row, we chain 1 and turn our work. So here's my last stitch, stitch 29. I'm going to chain 1, but I'm just going to pull this up because we're going to end here today. But let's see and make sure we're all on the same page. So if we have our work facing us, we've got 3 bobbles on the left side. That's the beginning of the stem that's going to go up a little on the diagonal. And then we have 4 over here on the right hand side that's starting to make that clover leaf there. Okay, so take your time. If you're still working, no problems. Just take your time, make it beautiful, and have a good time with it. I will see you next time. Thank you and have a joyful day.